I accidentally found the philanthropist system, helping the teenager who washed dishes and mopped the floor at the school gate to pay off his debts. And later, he became a famous genius scientist in China. I sponsored the children in poor mountain villages who were eager to study. Later, she returned home dressed in fine clothes and set up a charity fund in my name. At the final settlement, my charity index exceeded 99% of the system users in the whole network, and won the first place by rolling. Congratulations. Buying philanthropist system. The system will ensure that you have 1 million yuan in your account every month. However, you can't use it for yourself, only for others. Then even if I have 10,000 billion, what's the use, host? Don't be discouraged. Although you can spend the money given by the system, you can't save any money yourself. So it doesn't matter. You will comfort people. During the period of holding the system, the host can be protected by rules and not affected by 5 disadvantages and 3 deficiencies when settling accounts. As long as the charity index is high enough, the host can completely get rid of the negative effects brought by the eye of the sky when selling accounts. I was born to see people's luck. It's a little dog, indicating that this popularity is extremely poor. Some are deep red, indicating that this person is lucky strike, but his mind is not right. But my fortune is very poor. Unless I spend all my money, I can't keep it at all. But now that I am bound to this system, although I can spend money on myself, I can't save money by myself during this time. According to system Jiaozi, the calculation procedure of charity index needs to take into account the contribution of the object. I use money to society in the future. I thought about it for a long time and decided to take the first step. First, I set up an account on the internet. At night, a fish wishing blogger published the first Weibo. What is everyone's recent wish? Draw 3 wishes from the review. Fish in the evening. Isn't this the fortune teller? My name is Yu Xianwan, and I turned out to be a fortune-telling blogger with a small fire. Those were all taught by master, because I have no talent except for a pair of heavenly eyes. I am really not good at learning, and I can't inherit master's profound techniques at all. I can only count as fortune-telling, and I charge 10 yuan to listen to it. It's me. I'm thinking about changing careers recently. I'll testify. The blogger's calculation is quite accurate, so I'll make a wish first. I want to empty a shopping cart, not too much. The news is tinkling constantly, and I quickly browse the wishes of netizens. I can't see you. Everyone didn't take this Weibo seriously, but took a joking attitude. My eyes suddenly stopped at a message. Go to college. News from the same city, and it is a university town not far from me. I confided that she had asked 2 questions, and she looked a little shocked and probably a little worried. At first, she suspected that I was a liar, but after I persuaded her, she obviously cheered up. I heard from the manager of the coffee shop that this little brother named Yuyan could have gone to Nanchang University. Later, something happened at home and he owed money, so he had to work several jobs a day to pay off his debts. His wish was to go to college. I didn't read anymore, stood up and packed my backpack. 10 minutes later, I stood at the door of the coffee shop, and then my eyes were fixed on a thin teenager accurately. There is no other reason. The fortune on his head is reaching gold. It's a pity that those golden soft fortunes are all wrapped in a mysterious dark red and black. There's a bloodbath. It seems that I have to follow him tonight and find some thugs. Otherwise my own safety can be guaranteed. Yeah, we have been good enough for you. How long has your father's debt been paid off? Sister Han specifically asked you to spend the night with her. She likes a little boy like you best, as long as you make her happy. Hundreds of thousands are not casual things. Yuyan's mother died of illness, and his father was a bad gambler. He lost all his property at home and walked away irresponsibly. How much does he owe you? Half an hour later, the debt collectors left with smiles on their faces, and the thugs team left after friendly communication with me. I looked at the black and red fade slowly dissipating over Yuyan's head, and felt that the deal was not a loss. Who the fuck are you? I'm a wishing blogger, and you won the lottery, but I never made a wish. Look, you made a wish. I am a regular wish blogger. You have to believe me. There is my Weibo homepage on the page, and the certification logo is very eye-catching. You don't have to worry about the debt you owe, and you don't have to worry about the tuition. I will fund you through formal channels, including your 4 years in college. If you encounter any difficulties, you can contact me at any time. What can I do for you? I promise you anything. Why do you want to do what? Don't you need anything? I have nothing else to pay my debts. I am a regular wishing blogger, and accepting your good luck is the only thing you have to do. That is, if you like, you may need to verify the identity of winning the prize. I will code your private information. Don't worry. I invited Yuyan to dinner, which was not expensive, just ordinary wonton. I saw him take a few mouthfuls quietly, and vaguely there was liquid falling from his face. In the wonton shop where people come and go, the golden fortune on Yuyan's head is more and more bright, and even a crystal clear color is faintly presented. How can the charity value be so high? Host, your eyes are too good, and the first next person you choose will make outstanding contributions to society in the future. That's good. After obtaining the consent of Yu Yan, I put the matter of finding him on my homepage. I didn't buy traffic this time, but this Weibo became a hit overnight. I started browsing tens of thousands of comments. I was fixed on a slightly special message. It's not my wish. It's a recent thing. When I was in class, I accidentally asked the children in the class what they wanted to do. The girl with the best grade raised her hand and said that she had never been to a bookstore, so she wanted to go to the bookstore to have a look. I sent her some books before, and I will never forget her eyes. I am sure that they are the cleanest and brightest eyes I have ever seen. So today I took a bus to the bookstore in town to buy some books. When I wrote on the title page, I couldn't help thinking, if only she could really get out of here. The picture is an open book with a very beautiful and clean line on the title page. If you are poor, you will be strong, and you will not fall into the blue sky. On that line, I saw a ray of extremely thin golden luck. It represents the teacher who wrote, and it also represents the student who was given a book by her. Only the best people can be born with such luck. System, can you provide a little extra help? Kindness can't help cheating. I want to fund this mountain village and build a library for their school. It will be very troublesome to examine and approve the qualifications and start the construction. Xiaozi, help.